Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to an unboxing for Adopt Me plush or mini pets. This is, I guess, based on a digital game. I've never played it. Um, I just love little plushes and little mini figures. I've just seen lots of mystery boxes and I love mystery packs. So I'm gonna do a two-parter video with this. Um, so then part one, we'll be going over the big giant eggs, which are the plushes, which should be a lot easier to go through because you just have to take off the plastic and see what's in there. And then part two, we'll go over the little mystery ones. And I'm going to do that because they're going to take a little bit longer. This already popped off its case because the instructions are remove from egg and then fully submerge in water and reveal them. So we'll have to just see how long that takes. I guess if they rub off really quickly, maybe we'll just run it as one long video. Otherwise, I might do a part one, part two. We'll see how long it seems to take because I think part of the mystery of it would like normally in these unboxings, I probably just unwrap one, show you how it's unwrapped, what it looks like, and I just do the rest off camera and just open the pack. Um, but I believe the eggs themselves have different colorings that kind of match what's in there. So I think it might be more fun to do it on camera. But we'll start and see how it goes. If it ends up taking a long process or taking a long time, because it does mention about how they have to sit there and dry. If it's gonna take too long to do that, we might just do all that off camera. We'll kind of go through and see. So, yeah, what's in here? So there are 12 pets in here to collect. I have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 eggs in here, so we're not going to get the full set, but we do have a possibility of finding the light up diamond unicorn, which would be really cool. So that's the hatch one. This is series 1. Now, like some of the other mystery things, there are no pack codes on here, as far as I could tell. I believe both of those numbers are the same. Yes, they are. Yeah, so I couldn't find any like mystery codes that like let you know which one's which. They do come with a code though, but this is for the virtual game. It's just like basically you unlock your pet that you find in the thing you can play in the game with it. I'm gonna make sure I try and definitely make sure I hide those, so we don't see what those are. And then the little egg. There are 24 to collect. I have 11 of them. So again, I won't check the full thing, but it should be the same idea. And there is a rare chase kangaroo. So that's kind of cool. Now, I have opened some of these before. I do have some of it. So there's like one of my regular eggs. I think the rest should be different color. I think I just got one that's white. So I just switched to word, and that's what prompted me to do this video. I was like, hey, you can't really tell what they are in the store. They don't show pictures of what the plushies look like. So I thought it'd be fun for people to be able to see. Um, I have not opened up the small ones. I have looked online to see what they look like to make sure it's something I'm interested in. But so we're gonna start off. We're just gonna open one of each, see kind of how hard or how difficult they are. If they end up being super frustrating to open, I might just pause them, open them on camera, and then just pull out the eggs. Not as exciting, but it's also better than watching me struggle for 20 minutes trying to open one of these. Because some of these don't open as well as other ones. All right, so yeah, like right here, we got a purple egg instead of the tan one, which we had on the other one. Now, my assumption would be there's multiple purple ones, so I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's purple. I know I got the whatever. I don't even know which ones they all are. I don't even remember. But yeah, we'll pop this open and see what's in there. Just so they put that right on the seam of the egg. And try not to like cut myself on this plastic. This plastic can get very hard. So this just has a seam. Lots of the other ones, kind of like the first thing, it had like a zipper down both sides. So you could kind of tear that middle piece out. This part doesn't have that. So all right. First egg. So it says "Adopt Me" on there. Just the information on the thing. Nothing special there. Let's pop her open and say, I'm gonna adjust my camera up just a slight since this is a bigger product. There we go. A little bit easier to see. All right, let's pop open. So we got, we have, it's a cute little walrus. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is what these are going to be. They're little tiny plushes. Um, that is so cute. I love him. Then we are going to get a code in here for, so now I'm going to assume that the code is the item is exclusive to the pet. So I'm gonna assume this is a summer walrus hat. That every walrus is gonna have the same code. Or the same product. It's going to have a different code, which is scratch off, so I can't show it anyhow. Which is very nice. It's a very smart way to do that. I hate like Pokemon cards. They have like a code pack, and you're going through the pack. Oh crap! I accidentally revealed the code. So here's the collector's journal. We'll kind of just see what we have. We'll kind of go through it quick. Um, So yeah, it says in-game rarities. There's two commons, the walrus and the cat. Looks like two uncommons, which are a rock and a duck. Two rares, which are the leopard cat and the Sasquatch. Three ultra rares, a penguin, a Shiba, and a toucan. Two legendaries, the dragon and the giraffe, and then of course the diamond unicorn. So we got a common. That's not bad. And then you can put like your name, adopt date. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's what we have for box number. So that wasn't too bad. All right, so these ones we probably might just keep opening on camera. Close that egg back up. So before I do that, I want to jump in. I want to look at what one of these are, and then we can kind of see how difficult one of these are going to be. All right, so these are going to be the same idea. We're going to have a little zipper tear piece on here, and all right. Always the problem with these things. They tear to the side and then they're a pain to open. There we go. Okay, so we got a blue egg. Now, the thing is though, I think there's a blue coating on every single one of these. And the idea is you're supposed to wash that off. It does say on here, caution, one-time water reveal. So after reveal it once, you're not going to know. But this should show what color it is. Remove the coating and allow the egg to dry completely. That's what I'm kind of concerned about doing this on camera. It's just going to take too long to dry. Use a paper towel to help dry, remove any excess points. So I do have some paper towels sitting here, so we'll see what happens. All right, but we have our second tear piece. This one is coming a little bit more difficult. Sometimes you're trying to rip that, and it gets under your fingernail, and that's what I'm being careful about, because that does hurt. Especially getting cuts under those fingernails. So, alright. So, now, what I could do is if I really want to, I think I'm also going to cut all these out, is I could probably just open this up and see what's in there. But we want to see what the egg looks like. I'm just curious. Okay, so inside the thing is in a plastic wrap with the paper and everything. I was just off camera, so I saw what it was. I just wanted to just double check on that to see, make sure it wasn't loose or the paper wasn't gonna get wrecked. All right, so we have a paper towel. I have a bucket of water here, which is also good to know. These boxes for school supplies actually hold water pretty well. All right, so if I drop this in here, we're gonna just see what happens. Yeah, it's coming right off on my fingers, so I may have filled this a little bit too much. But kind of rub it off and see what it is. Of course, then we're gonna get it's the generic boring looking egg. I don't want to get this coloring all over everything. And this. So I could probably submerge it a little bit more. I think the idea of drying is just so that stuff doesn't get over everything. All right, so we just setting it up with a regular tan or white egg. Yeah, it just dripped onto my gaming table here. Don't want that. All right, so I'm gonna pop it open and actually see what it looks like inside. I got blue stains on my hand now, so I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. So I'm gonna end up probably definitely doing all these at the same time, at least even if I do them on camera, just because in that way I don't have to keep cleaning up after everyone. All right, so I'm gonna pop that open, and we have a set goes off to the side there. We got a little puppy dog. Cool. Yeah, and see now the package is leaking. I have to grab more paper towels so I'm not leaking all over my table here. We'll put that down. All right, how do I tear this open? Is there an easy tear point? There is not. So I might have to keep a pair of scissors around. All right, so that's what we're gonna get for the little mystery or the little mini packs. We get little tiny animals. We will get another code there. We got a rough. There's a scratch off on the back. And there's the list. So I'm not gonna go through every single one, but you can see like some of the commons. Our regular house animals, you got your common dog. But then we get some dragons and unicorns towards the end. A couple of the same ones that are probably gonna match the other set, but there's no otter or a walrus in there. So that's kind of cool. Awesome. So that's the first one of that. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll probably do um I'll do a part one video where I will unwrap the big boxes here because I can probably do all these right on camera. And then we'll do a part two, which will I'll finish off the rest of these, and we'll probably keep the same intro for both. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just pause, clean up this mess here. All right, welcome to part two, where we are going to unbox the tiny little submergible mystery packs, the little minifigures. So I did was I clipped all of them out of their boxes, just so I don't have to spend extra time doing that. So as you did see during the intro, I'm gonna have to submerge each one to reveal it, but I think it'd still be fun to show on camera versus me just doing it off to the side. Um, so I might end up doing though is maybe doing a submerge, rubbing them off. We'll kind of look at the eggs, um, and then we'll see if either I open them right away or if I just leave them to dry for a minute. I'll probably just dry them off. I have some extra paper towel here, but yes, there's nothing extra special on the box. There's no additional codes or anything. Kind of talked about that earlier. So let's just hop right into this. So it's gonna take a little bit to do this. So while we're doing this, I'll just also mention, like I did in part one, is I do have an eBay page, which I will link in the description below, where I sell my excess mystery stuff. So any of these that I have here, if there's any we decide not to keep, we will probably definitely put up on there, as well as other mystery stuff like mini brands, meows. Eventually, I'll start adding like trading cards, and things like that. Ooh, trying not to pop it open. This does not want to come off. All right. Yeah, so I'll just link that in the description. So definitely something you can kind of keep an eye out for. Um, Otherwise, here we go. All right. Let's see how messy this gets. Now I'm trying to do this from a distance. Let me see if I can drop my camera a little bit more. Not that you need to see this close up, but it's that way I can get a little bit closer. Yeah, it's gonna all over my hands and get all gooey and gross. Oh, it says we got a different color in there. Now I'm worried that being I already had some of that blue stuff in there, is that just gonna keep coating on there? Am I gonna have to stop and empty this every time? Oh yeah, so that. So our first one is just a clear white egg. Now we definitely have a pattern on there. Grab some towel here. Oh yeah, this is getting everywhere. Yeah, so definitely make sure you have whatever you're gonna do this on covered up, so that we're not doing everything. So we have to I have no idea what's all in here. It looks like the egg got put in half. So it should be. I'm going to try and crack this and turn it around without looking at it. So that should be like that. All right. So I have a green egg. I don't know. This is, if I had to guess, I'd say this is probably maybe like a dinosaur. Like outside a dinosaur, I guess maybe it's belly. I'm not for sure. Um, let's crack her open. And actually, see what we got. We have, we have a dinosaur. I think that's a dinosaur. I'm gonna try that egg out a bit. We have like a little foot peg in there. Yeah. I'm not sure what kind of dinosaur this is. I've never seen one with double plates on the back before. Does it tell me in the book? We'll see. Let's see. We have a beret. It's our code for that. And if we look on here, oh, it's supposed to just be a stegosaurus. I guess it's a little bit different shape than I'm used to a stegosaurus being. Camera doesn't really want to focus on that. Yeah. So it's a stegosaurus, but that's cool. So that's an uncommon. All right. That was our first one. That's neat. All right. Let's hop in. Kind of snap that back together. Let's see what our second one is. Okay, that was fun. But yeah, maybe I'll have to pause here after a little bit and pardon me. I might have to pause for a minute and empty the water out and replace it. Otherwise, I think it might just be too hard. But I'll try to see if I can do a couple of them first so I'm not having to constantly stop and do that. Oh yeah, these do not want to come off. I might pause and just take all the wrappers off too. Just because they're getting, it would be a little bit of a pain. Alright, let's see what our third egg is. So I think if I kind of left them submerged in there, they float, so they don't really submerge. It's not like I'm dropping them in there. Alright. But yeah, it comes off pretty well, but yeah, now I'm still dripping everywhere. It takes a second to kind of start to dry. I'm just trying not to get it all over everything else. I'm going to really have to go wash my hands after this. What I'm gonna do is just set that there for a minute. And I'm going to pause. I'm going to unwrap the rest of them so we have them ready to go so I can just play with the water and do that. All right, so I have unwrapped all them so we can just work on doing the submerging and seeing what they all are. So we did have this one sitting back here. It's not perfectly clean. I'll probably go clean them all off a little bit later. But let's crack the first one open and see what we got. We got another dog. All right, that's on. Oh yeah, because our first one we opened in the first one. I said, where did I get a dog from? All right, okay, well that's good. Now you can just break these open right away without having even submerge them if you want. So if like you really don't care about keeping the egg, you're just gonna throw it away and you could just break these all open and look at them. But that was kind of the whole part of the gimmick of these. We're supposed to be this unboxing of like seeing what the mystery egg is and seeing if it matches it. The only problem is we keep getting these white ones like this, which I don't know if that necessarily indicates a rarity. If like the white are common, um, and the other ones aren't. So let's see what we got here. All right. I'm really hoping this blue washes off with some good soap so I don't have blue stained hands for a long time. We got a unicorn. So here's the thing: is even after I open it, they're still kind of dripping. So be careful. So you're not getting everything all over. So I'm keeping a ton of paper towel down everywhere, all over my table. Alright, let's look at our unicorn. Okay, I'm going to grab my scissors. And we're just gonna cut these right behind me. Alright, yes, we got a little unicorn friend. That's pretty cool. Now let's see what the code is, or the not the, what's the code is. Let's see what the item is. Uh, bunny ear tiara. That's kind of cool. Would have been make. I guess I would have thought would have been like a unicorn horn or something like that. But now I don't know if these items for these things are exclusive. Like I know they're free for these characters, but I don't know if they're exclusive to these characters or if there's no other way to get them. I have no idea about any of the game aspect. Um, and I'm wondering though. I thought the code added the pet is. I don't know if the pet also goes with it, or if it's just unlocking the just the in-game item. Um, I'm gonna look at one of the codes. This obviously looks like it's probably a giraffe. Oh no. All right, I'll move that. Okay. Yeah, this is probably if it's any indication. Nope, it is not a giraffe. But what this probably means then is it's a safari animal. This is what it looks like. So maybe it's just the theming of it. It's an elephant. All right, I got blue stuff all over me. Try to keep my everything dry. Just kind of a pain, makes for the video a little less fun to watch. So I should almost do is not try and like surprise myself with this. I should for revealing. I should just take these all out, reveal the egg, and then pull the other thing out. But yeah, whatever. We're already doing it this way. There's our item. We'll set that down to the side. Yeah, we get a little cute little elephant guy. I love him. Alright, he can go back in his egg. Yeah, return virtual item. So maybe it's just the item. I thought you got the some cherry earrings. I thought you would have gotten the animal too. I thought that would have been cool, but maybe being that the whole game is about adopting animals, um, maybe that's the thing is you're already gonna have lots of these guys, or it wouldn't make sense to give you extra. Like maybe you don't need duplicate animals. Okay, never played the game, so I can't say for sure. I might need to go change out my water because this one doesn't look like it's cleaning off very well. But we will. It's coming. It's just being stubborn. Ooh, what's this? We got a tree branch. And some mushrooms. So if the like green one with like the yellow part in the middle, which that is our dinosaur. Um and the yellow or the regular white ones were probably just our regular common guys. This I'm gonna guess is gonna be like forest creatures. So let's see if that's what our theming is. Yes, it's a deer. So we'll look at him in just a sec there. Try and dry this egg off a little bit more. So we're not getting water everywhere. Alright, let's take a look at the deer. And come on. Come on. There's our little Bambi friend. They're very cute little critters. And our code will be for a white designer backpack. Interesting. Um, so I thought these were gonna be. I would have thought the items would have been slightly themed around the pet, but apparently not necessarily. Because our elephant got us cherry earrings and our deer got us a designer backpack. But that's, I guess, what it is, right? All right, we got another jungle animal. Just trying to get as much of this stuff off as possible. All right. Oh, just dropped it right back in there. Grab a new one. Try and dry my hands off a bit too. All right, what do we got in this one? So some sort of jungle animal. Just hope it's not another elephant, but if it is, it's all right. It's another elephant. All right, so I'm not gonna do any more opening on that one right now. It's a deer. So we got 4 to go. All right. Hopefully get one of these like rares or legendaries. So maybe there is some sort of code on these packs I didn't realize. Um, because if you watch part one, spoilers, I didn't get a lot of like other super rares or anything. Because maybe these have already been gone through, so maybe other people know where to look in the full case. Because sometimes you get a full case of these mystery things, even if there's not a code. Um, I've done this with unboxings for other mystery boxes like that too. It's sometimes like spot top left is this, spot two is this, spot three is this. Um, even if it's just like a rarity level, um, that might just be an indication maybe people already went through these cases because I didn't buy full cases and they picked out where the rare ones were, and I'm just stuck with the commons and uncommons. But we got a water theme here. You can see they're not lined up exactly, so we'll have to kind of reline that up. But we're gonna get a water critter. Maybe it's a lobster or a crab. Oh, it's a seahorse. That's cool. Dry this lid out quick. And dry the base out. So we don't get everything everywhere. Alright, let's see what our seahorse has. I am getting water all over my gaming table. I don't like this. I did not prep this very well. But we have a little seahorse. That's definitely cute. I'm gonna have to probably like rewash all these guys. And our item is a guitar case. The seahorses, they're famous for the guitar cases. So how do we line this up? Like that. Alright. That's kind of cool. Definitely. I like the little eggs. They're really neat. Um, yeah, they're all just the white ones. Crack them. Probably toss them. I don't know what I'd do with all the empty little eggs. But they have the little patterns on, which is kind of neat. Oh, we got another water one. Let's just hope it's not another seahorse. We don't need to keep getting all these duplicates. So I'm just trying to get as much of that blue stuff off as possible. And I can use. Now, I'm just using paper towel. I bought so many, this is kind of a waste of all my paper towel. I bet you could probably just grab a rag, throw it in there, um, or go ahead and put it on there and then wipe everything off and then just wash the rag afterwards. So if you do buy this for a bunch of kids, just or again, even yourself, an adult buys these, just be prepared to have some cleanup. All right. Oh, I got another seahorse. Okay, so that's unfortunate, but it's what happens. All right, so we got two more. So we got two dogs, two seahorses, two elephants. Um, so I'm not. So we got one dinosaur and one. What was the other thing we got? It was a deer. But we got another generic egg. So hopefully it's not another dog, and hopefully it's whatever else is in this color because there's 24, so I have to imagine they use each color a few times or design or whatever you want to call it. All right, let's see what we got though. It's a kitty cat. Awesome. Um, Not necessarily what I would be hoping for, but again, at least it wasn't another dog, right? Yeah, I know this is the exciting part of the video, watching me dry eggs. All right, let's shift to kitty cat. Now, what's gonna be interesting is because we got the kitty cat in the big egg, so I will have to see if in the big plush eggs, I have to see if the code is for the same thing or if they have a different item. They have a different item. And this one's a sun hat because the other one has a kitty cat earphone. All right, our last egg. Let's see. Let's hope for something really cool. I'd like another dinosaur if I had the option, even if it's not one of the super rare things. But I think they had some dragons, which would be cool. I don't like just looks like a generic egg. So yeah, I think someone got two of these. Oh, it's not a generic one. It looks like another nest, but let's hope it's not another deer. Yeah, I wonder if someone already got to these cases and there is some sort of design, like, even if it's like the first row is rare and the top left, like I have I've done the unboxings for some of the unstable unicorn miniatures and the full case. It's like that's literally how it is. It's like the top row. It's like these two are the same. These two are the same. These two are the same. This is the one that's different in the far left corner, and then the bottom. It's like the front right corner is the different one, and then it's like a slight different pattern, but it's like two, two, two are the same. So I wonder if these end up following the same kind of idea, and that's why I'm getting duplicates. And maybe someone knows that pattern, so they're just going in, they're just sniping out the main ones, or it could just be really terrible luck. All right, so we got another little log enforcing. So we're gonna see if it's another deer or not. It is not. Awesome. I'm fine with anything as long as it's not a duplicate. But it looked like it was a robin. Clean this out quick. And we will look at our last one. It's a little robin, a little chub, a little burb. And our code is going to be for the bird that has a briefcase. Cool. All right, so that is what we have for the Adopt Me mystery pets. Yeah, there were some really cool ones in here we didn't get. Trying to see if my camera will focus on this. Um, yeah, the other common would have been an otter, but we did get it's a cardinal. That's not what I said. I said it was a robin. Um, that and the Stegosaurus were both uncommon. So we got a couple of commons, couple of uncommons. The elephant was a rare, and the seahorse were rare. So that's not bad. At least we got a couple of rares. The narwhal would have been cool. The cow would have been cool. The flamingo or the woolly mammoth. Um, did we get a unicorn? Yeah, we got a unicorn, didn't we? Yeah, we got one of the legendaries. Awesome. I didn't even realize that. That's cool. And we got the deer, which is also a legendary. So here I was sitting here thinking, like, oh, we got all these common stuff. I got two legendaries. I got, a couple of rares. So I got some pretty decent ones out of here. Just not ones I would have hoped for. I would have loved the wavering, the shadow dragon. That would have been cool. Red panda probably would have been neat. Yeah, so that's what we got for this. Check out part one if you didn't with the big giant plushes. Then check out my eBay page if you want to see some of the stuff around for sale. These probably won't be up immediately. So just follow along on that page. Check that out for upcoming stuff. Or if you see other mystery videos I've done, you're like, hey, that might have been when you guys are gonna add that. Let me know if it's something you're interested in. Um, the last thing I want to add would be if there's anything else you'd like to see us buy or open or unbox, whether it's a board game, or mystery packs, anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'll see what I can do. I make no promises, but I love opening this stuff. I love showing things off. I love talking about them. So I would definitely be interested in seeing what my fans, viewers, whatever you want to call yourselves, are doing. All right, I am going to go clean up my terrible blue mess everywhere. You guys, see you later. Bye.